Much iwario na tureba kana ni waturukiriza Rwenzore FM Miracle Radio ishatu necwe kampakina ntuba turi mu nshonga y'ijoba akane nshonga y'ijoba obeno mangu ntubantu zombyanga betare bumwe na bimwe mwene rijoba basebona banyabo ijoba rya nyumwazi yo tubent celebrating na mnonga ekiro oboryaho eco mwana w'umushi omwana w'umushi nekirabo kandi umwana w'umushi nekintu cy'amana mnonga and we call them mothers of the nation. Mothers of the nation, what do we mean? Nikibaje manyisangu abakazi baba tariho. It means na nito real ntubazo butiza kubaho. Okubana nito twena tukazarwa mukazi. Mwene rijoba natambura nazo mucanga celebrating ibara kweta the International Day of the Girl Child akandi twenda kureba what could be that impact na mnonga as a society kandi ahabwenchi itwenka abantu celebrating ekireche. Bishop nakwakira.
Webale amazina ndiyo mulisa nkwasi Bp.Moses kandi program coordinator ahabwa Convenat Ministries Uganda ekine kitongole ekiraleberera abana befuzi kandi omweni mwe tukwetabira omu International Girl Child Day ekimpaha nikituho omuhimbo no kureba ngo ahabwenchi tushemeye kubani tuba abaharani tubatamamani ekyo kubanza abaharaba nibo ba mama banyensakale kandi baba batungire obwegese bine rights nko bwegesa obutukwise nitubatamo nitumanyandi basakurugamo abebembezi tituchara umulembe ogwira ogubabiri bakira ngo mukazi no kushitamo mubuka ati adyo kuleberere kaninga kukora umurimo go kwinga konka turyo mulembe ogumpa go kugira ngo omwana uwo mwishiki nawe nabasakurugamo omwebembezi wanyensakale nkaba MP kaba doctors ba engineers ba pilots nabandi emyogeta rimwe nemwe mbwenu nkitwe kitongole nitutabamani mingi munonga kurebeka ngo nabana aba babishiki nabo baba barugamo abo muhendo twabaho bwegesa oburi kumara kandi babasa kuba abantu abintu bushunanzibwa ni mumanyangu hariho bwire nko buturimo bwe nitu promoting kugira ngo abana aba baheza kumanya bushunanzibwa yombe kamaka akashwego mushisha kandi bakarugamo abo mugasho abaraye bembere ni hanga ryitu ya Uganda.
Tuzire ntureba na mnonga abana bobushi na baba specifically minorated. I can say osanga abantu batakubatwara munke cyo mugasho n'umuntu yana somesa uburiya habaziza najya kabaze tware batabana banje baze kushoma okubo gutari waha
mbwenu echompaho nichibi munonga okushanga abana abantu bakora mu discrimination nicho itweke kitongole tutakakora discrimination abo ko nitumanyangu abashiki hamwe nabosho nibabasa kora kandi ekibere nkirema obundi echo twabere tutekateka ngo omukazi takakora abishaba nabo binemo ability kugira ngo nibabasa nabo kuchikora tukize kureba ba engineers tukize kureba pilots barya bakazi so ningirangu eyo nesa bashisha mbwenu nituterera umuranga kugira ngo leka abasire twena twetabo abana batubahe okushoma tubashomese omwishiki atunge education ashome nawe narugamo uwo mugasho
so twizire ntureba na mnonga noreba makaga nago gizire gabe kindi omushiza kakutasi omukazi baza kuzara babanza omushiki ajya ati bwene kiwazaraki you see konkabona nabana so we still have that I can call it the superiority complex na mnonga ombantu abo akandi bine that abikugira ngo umuntu yazara biki nangwa no musiza no kano byakubezira biki bonka babareba ngo ngupana ngunanga tayine mwana bariyo no barondo musika konka
ekindi kwenda kugambira abaturikize no kugira ngo omwishiki nawe nabasa kubombugashe
message neha yuwa kubasa kuboyinira because hinabana na mnongo bwa hatiya nushanga umwana muto ahabwa embera zensi nushanga baza umicwe obwire bukirikare uburyaho umwana w'ubucyaye yanga ashanga yargo mu ishomero shanga yajya ati no ukuriye nyoti nkagarakayo abana bamushekerera ngo yatera za stamp nkebyo. So message ahar government na nabaziri
ubutumwa uburi kuhereza government hamwe n'abazire abariyokwe no kugira ngo abana babishaba tubagirira ubwire ba mama babana murebeke ngo abana aba mwabasa kubayamba bagira emberezi bayikamo obundi nkezo kwindura myaka hine emberezi kutandika kuhinduka amagara gabo asa yaba tatungira ubuhabuzi nabasa kwendera arebire obundi bintu bimushobeyire akozire decision leta ishime kuba nakora kanterera n'abayishiki kugira ngo obwegesa n'ikintu kikuru munonga obundi wayika omisho kagira kanze kushwegwa obwire butakayikire niho harimu ebisubi bingi harimu okushanga nosomu omufumbo bwire butakayikire nemyaka etakayikire hatohendera wayika nobwire bwo kusara zaba complications no kufa kwakora ki kwabaho obundi omuntu nabasa kubiha ayenda kwiho mu ishomero otakamazire okoresibwa kwawe nishaba ngo abishiki mugiro koresibwa habwenki mugire kushoma kandi bansoma lecho cyo shemeye kuba no mara rero waheza kukimara ebindi nibisa kurataho abazire reka twetabe omukagira abanaba kandi babishi tubatema mani wareba yayenda kuhamani ninga kuhurira byamutama jesa aho kutunganingwa ubundi n'abashomeso bayikirire mu counseling omwana ogwe omwishiki arugemo uwo mugasho abo kuba nabasomwe kuremwa nko mu byo bwenge konka hariho byo mikono nabyo byari kubasa kwega kandi akebisaho izoba rya nyensakare mwishuke ngo turyo murembe ogunde risoba kugira ngo omushisha nawe yataragaza yagira kwiyihayo ni wo mukazi ogere ni wakuwatasa hati mwena mwaba ni mutasa echo nikiretereza ekayanyu okubaho kandi na ideas ninyenda kuterera abantu mwena kugira ngo abakazi nabo bine decisions ezibari basa kora omwana wo mwishiki yaba tatungire bwegesa no kucomokwe kwine kizibu cyango so reka hagira abana okushoma kandi nibarugama bembese banyensakale barugema ba mama banyensakale abari kubasa kuhindura ihanga ryitu bikaba rirungi
twine challenge yabishaba kushwerwa bakira bato abatakakize myaka so akandi usanga bazira bamwe nubo bariyo no babajemayo bajyanga umwana irokoze kushwerwa ubundi kafuna ki enjugano nyongere yo batahibayo baze kushoma ninterera abasire kugira ngo reka tureke kutekateka umuryeco kugira ngo abashiki bitu baharabitu bashwegwe bakiri bato baze kushwego ubundi baturetera kasente konka turi kucimanya ngo mwana ogo wamushomesa akatungo murimo nasa kwereza bingi no kucira enjugareze bakwereza okasijya zikawaho abo kubeki ninkimanyaho umuntu wo mwakabana ndo muharawe ashwegwe bucyarikare konka abo buhamba no kubayamba mwene unterera abasire kugira ngo reka abana babishiki tubatemo umushinya bashome tubahangane babase kurugamo eco mugasho izoba rya nyensakare twina bazira bingi actually bono bagira ngo pan nko kweza kushomesa umwana w'umushiki yakahigura umunonga ngo icyakutekateka no kushwerwa nkakweza kushwerwa yagenda aza kombeka giba aza no kwebisaho aza no kupuraningira abana be mwe no mukaho nabatakozire ki nabataruho nangwa no wakubana ba inheriting ibyo bwiga nuza kushanga umucyata kozire ki ati nahari ekikwatike n'enshonga nkeyo ninjira nti abasire ninjira omwana wa musara noba noyenda omusige nyensa harungi ari kubasa kwebisaho ari kubasa no kuyamba ubundi na kugira ngo bobona ni babasa kwebwa aho barugire ninga bebwa bo wabo konka enshonga nkuru munonga no kugira ngo omwana bosire wamusigira kino obwirobu ni hariho ibintu byo kusigira abana konka wamusigira obwegesa noba wamuhe ngoga yamani kandi ayebiseho na wabeje tushemeye kuba niturebera umubyeco tureke kurebera umutekateka yo kugira ngo omwana ni wendi ihemo butungi so twagaruka hamirmo turebera bisha bingi abingi majority abako bari mu office kakuzayo naza ko natwara za interview mu muryango we bari warete kipopora konga interview neye kiro shaha mukagaze kiro so mwene iza tubaze tukore interview ejo mwene mpankwe kugira ngo abanza babateko umeze yembonano uburyaho kugira ngo batakafurine murumo abanze yarabo muri yeco akandi uburyaho because abantu abinja bishaka ni kugambira ne shaheze n'abaturikize n'abacamanye ngo abamwe some good percentage barya hamirume yibaroho because bakehereza hari ba boss babo
ninterero muranga abaturikise abaryo kwempaho kugira ngo echuko gwecho nitukishumirira n'ikibi munonga leka turebe ngo omukazi no musheija na bagira yaba nibali kusomo office bona bine rights eso so ebyabakazi kugira ngo abishiki kugira ngo obanze otaho mubonano na bossi ni chompaho tuturi kucikirisa ni tujumirira kandi public ni ngenda mbagambire abaryo mu insurance banko discrimination ninga omurukigani baceta ukashanga abakazi bone babatwaza bati kandi abashije babatwaza bati mbeno tihashimiye kubaho discrimination omu bakazi ninga bishiki omukugaba emirimo habo kwabona nabantu baryo mu nsho ya ruhanga
ati actually atukirya cyemirimo hina abantu bakugira ngo pana ngoba abakazi hari hemirimo yibatari kubasa kandi hari hibari kubasa mwenu no barekere yibari kubasa kandi batakubasa ari yari ateje mirimo apana
ninjira bino kubasa abo kuba tukizire kureba offices zimwe zabire zitari gukogwamo abakazi konkati nibakora nabo nibasamo bakora reberaho mu ihanga ryitu ya Uganda Vice President no mukazi Assistant Speaker no
mukazi
mbenu abali kurira nemyoge ndisho harimo abakazi so eco necyo rikoreka ngo nibabasa eco mushisha ari kubasa no mukazi nawe nakora ki nakibasa
nangwa turebere nabandi abakaza barukora za taxi nangwa za kamparo kuno shanga umukaza ari ya taxi ariyo navuga abandi hina bakuvuga na za boda
kandi shubaha hino mukazo waturabireho hampo muri kiburara akwise navuga trailer cha cement ho ima cement akwise navuga na hindura steering nakora byona eco necyo rikoreka ngo binability kureka bakaba takahebwaga akajisha kugira ngo nabo betabe omirimo yabulisho yabashija nabo balikora
okay okirya rwenzore FM Miracle Radio basibona banyabo akaniza kuba ni nyakiraho abeji abamwe na nahabandi nikambaze na nogo yarebaje agandi gamba munonga manyaba radio bakurire no gamba nabakweto
bayita
kirabo pretty uriyo mcyakangaye uriyo mcyakabiri okay iwe norgankai
Nduga Chibura Trading Center.
So hati iwe nibuzubucyo byoshangire na munongo muri kusoma iwe nko mwana w'umushiki. Tibiraho. Na nebitabo tubukubura.
Ebitabo n'imfuna.
Ebitabo no bufuna. Oguno sana tayine bizubu. Deka ndebogo iraha mwana turebe. Ninyenda kandi ugambe munonga because aba radio bakurire no kureba abandi bariyo no bakureba. Bakweto
bangeta ina man Coastland
yongera hiraka
bangeta ina man Coastland
uriyo mcyakangaye
ndiyo musiniya 2
uriyo musiniya 2 so ati ya iwo wakuzireho nangwa ati nibuzibuki ninga so kushomoza nikuha okoshangira na munonga omukariya yawe je yo kushoma
kale yo kusomoza okunshangira omukushoma kwanje kale families tukupakitimane nenga sometimes ngenda like t-shirt casual ya shanga antajine naza ishomero tachini kongo kusomoza kwa mano kunchira kureba mu kushoma kwanje
so oyire hecho taraho kindi
kindi kiruho kuzanko makanko kwe families zetu kale shanga nango muzire mwene nko musinze muzire nakunda kunywa kamara hato shanga sometimes zikwa kunywa kandi nacho kusomoza wekinde kale facing
so twizire ntureba nango abazira bingi iyo abazire babona baro
apana hariho
muwenka okay kari dekanya kirogu nyabirira turebe manyorya ha ready bakurire agandi gamba ho munonga bakweto
ari
mpajuriana uriyo mcyakangaye uriyo mcyamukaga iwe irebye bebe bagamba hinebye binde byo kuvugana na munonga iwe umukwega kwawo nkabi
nobode nkayishomero kale notizirengo nkawafune sizibu ebizibu noti nawo kuyamba kandi abazira bamwe ngomwana yashaba ebinte byakwetenga takabimo
nabatine sete ninga nayanga bwanga
naaba zine konka w'omuzaire ayenda azitware omu bara.
abanza yaza kunywamu then hatikakunywa shi zirgayo ninga zicwekererayo
niziwaho
zona niziwaho. So ati mwene hata abazire nk'aba bari kunywaho munonga nobagambira ki?
bagume bagarizemu abaana baabo amasiko barebeke ng'omwana w'omwishiki yayega ahabw'okuba atakumanya omu bwire bw'omumaisho eki araba.
Okay, tokamanya anyenkyakare omwana w'omwishiki ogwo eki ariize kuba ninza kuba ninyakiraho abandi abantu nimuza kunyikiriza iroko ndetera abashaba bariya bagambira oti aba radio barakweta aba bemerira you call them. So niza kuba ninkugitaho abandi na munonga otwaba celebrating ekireki turebe itwe na munonga omwana w'obushiki ni tafari ki eritutireho okureba ngo by all means omwana w'obushiki yargayo akandi yayetungura turebera amaka mingi na munonga gabisibwe abana babishiki kandi abana babishiki babire abo mugasho munonga okusinga nangwa n'abasigazi because umusigazi nawe gakuheza nashwera aza kuronda family ye aza kugira ati mwene mukade ebyawe bitinchi biruho nanye kaza family yanje so so that means thank you so much.
Yes.
So we are celebrating the International Child Day today.
Yes.
What is the impact specifically in our communities, and what could be that we are really celebrating in a girl child?
For me, when I come here, I am reminded of how God created us in the very beginning. He said he couldn't find any helpers suitable for man. And so he chose to make Eve as a suitable partner for man. But what's interesting about the word helper that God used, the only other one that word refers to in Scripture is God himself. And God who helped Israel as a strong God, as an intelligent God, as the God who took action. So when he used that word for women and creating women, God intended a woman to be strong and active and intelligent so that her and the man could join together and be a team. And if we leave women out and we don't allow them to be trained to walk beside a man, these little girls, when they get to be adults, will they be fitted? Will they be able to walk next to their husbands and do as God called them to do? No. So we owe our children, male and female, the right to train together, to learn together, to grow together, to be a reflection of God himself in their partnership. So when I see these little girls and I say, in 10 years, in 12 years, they will be the women. And then in 20 years, they'll be the women next to their husbands who are leading a nation and growing a nation. We need to invest in them as we invest in the men.
We've seen so many communities they are regarding as these little girls, as if maybe they don't contribute anything to the development of the family. There is that discrimination even at workplaces when they are maybe even employing these people. They say, she's a woman. No, they have their own weaknesses. So maybe they can't afford this and they can do this. And besides that, I had already asked our bishop about before going for an interview. These bosses, they first say, before that interview, we can also have the side interview. We first go for these conjugal whatever things. Then after, I don't know, what could be your message to both at the workplaces and those that discriminate women among the boys?
I think it's something that's learned from a young age. And so if men think that women aren't valuable, they'll always treat them less. And they'll grow up to be men who treat women as less. But God said they weren't less, they were just different. So the gifts that you as a man have could be furthered. His helper for a man to be a cow he would have given him a cow. But he didn't.
But he gave him a woman.
He gave him a woman who's intelligent and strong and smart and can walk beside him and help him. Moses wouldn't be the man that he is if he did not have a godly woman who is smart, who had been trained in school and could walk next to him and counsel him, advise him, and who he could also counsel and advise. And an encouragement and a support. And what benefit is that to the man?
Nothing. Okay, Kari, so I don't know. So my friend, you also come because the camera really need to.
But especially here in Uganda, where family is the cornerstone, where family unit is so important. So the woman plays a key role in not just raising the children, but giving them vision for the future. And so we feel that the future of Uganda is in strong families, and the heart of a strong family is the mother and the daughters.
Okay. So we've first the challenge. I asked her the same question, him the same question. So I have also to ask you the same question. So we have seen the discrimination, specifically at the workplaces, between the men and the women. I don't know. What could be your message? Because they do proclaim that women, maybe men, have different talents as compared to women. So there is.
It's a complicated question, abilities, and so women can complement the workplace in ways that men sometimes can, and women tend to think with their hearts. So it's a very important to have strong women in positions of leadership, because you can't lead a community or a nation just from the head. You have to have women who can also lead by the heart.
Okay. So then lastly, I've trusted women because if you find in the finances, they are women. If you find like those tangible departments in organizations, they are specifically led by women. Are you proud of that, or it is?
I feel I don't have. If anybody asks me to do math or accounting, that's not my strength. But I know other women who are very strong in that. And so, not that every woman is specifically, she must be an accountant because she's a woman. No. But is she capable? Is a man capable? Is a woman capable? There are men who do accounting. There are women who do accounting. Don't dismiss a woman just because she's a woman if she has a strength to bring. Same with the man. There are men who can be caretakers. We see men here caring for children, directing them. Don't dismiss a man because he has a heart to care for children. So I feel like women just want an equal chance.
Message yawe ya hamuheru na munonga turukuhendera kuba nindebesha nazo zagenda. What could be your message to the public turukuhendera?
Nintwara umugisha okubasa kuterera abantu mwene lisoba kandi nko turi kurushaguza kwishuka ekiro ecyabahara omunsi yona kugira ngo leka abana tubaherese chance tubaherese obwegesa toli kumanya ekyarugamo nyensakale kandi omuzire no basa kugira kundi kushomesa naza kunyamba no yenda osige omulembe ninga abana abatari kubona bona nabo abino abari kutwara obushunani mu misho kandi ekyo nacho nikikwesimbisa nko muzire.
Okay, so tinkumanya, if you have any message, my brother, so what ajine, I think habwenshonga yisho abasebo na banyabo nimba so butiza kurenga aha no bayita Smith Kato byakajemo.